So we are going to talk about some FBS and FCS football scores from games that happening today on Saturday, August 31st, 2024. So we have Virginia. It was in Wembley later in the second quarter, and they ended up getting come back after the lightning and rain delay, and they concluded 94-10. And number 5 Alabama beat Western Kentucky 63-0. Ole Miss is up 76-0 from to 18 in the fourth. Alabama fit 63-0 at Western Kentucky. Arkansas in a close one with Arkansas State. They're on the Arkansas State 33-yard lines, 27-24 with 1:05 to go in the fourth game. Bethune-Cookman was taken South Florida dominated Bethune-Cookman 48-3. UNLV beat Houston from the Big 12 27-7 on FS1. Middle Tennessee after they were in rain delay with Tennessee Tech. And they are up. Middle Tennessee stays up 14-0 on Tennessee Tech with 11:56 to go in the second quarter. Sam Houston is up 34-14 on Rice and beat Rice 34-14. Number 3 Oregon is only up 17-14 on Idaho. It was 14-0 after the first halftime. And then it was each team. Oregon scored 2 touchdowns in the first half, and then Idaho scored 2 touchdowns in the second. Now it's 17-14. We have number 7 Notre Dame up 13-6 and number 20 Texas A&M 14-19 in that one. Number 9 Michigan up 23-10 on Fresno State 5-4-3 in the fourth quarter with 6-3 left in that one. Auburn up 30-73-3 at Alabama. UCLA up tied with Hawaii. Hawaii had a close one, Delaware State, in the first half. In the second half, they blew it out a little bit more. But Hawaii and UCLA Hawaii is up tied at 13. Abilene Christian, Texas Tech. Texas Tech is leading Abilene Christian 42-35. It's Kentucky after the rain delay. They're on the way after rain delay, and it's 5-11 in the first. Kentucky up 7-0 on Southern Mississippi. 5:11 to go. BYU up 31-13 Southern Illinois at the end of 3 quarters. Georgia Tech 28-12 lead on Georgia State with 3:42 to go in the third quarter. SMU 49-7 on Houston Christian with 7:35 in the third. Louisiana 37-7 on Grambling with 11:55 in the fourth. Louisiana Tech up 15-10 Nichols with 6:37 in the third. On Truth TV in the third. And and then I forgot to mention Georgia State's in AC. And then most of them UCLA is in CBS. NBC has Fresno State, Michigan. ABC has Notre Dame, Texas A&M. Big Ten Network has Idaho and Oregon. And most of these are on ESPN Plus, though. By the way. We have Ramor's Utah State on local networks and Mountain West, probably the local feed, and it's probably being carried by Mountain West Network. 17-14, Utah State on Ramor's. We have Texas State at 21-7 on Lamar with 5:10 in the third. Southeast Missouri and New Mexico State. They're tied at 10. Southeast Missouri is a FCS team. And James Madison Charts on ESPNU. Then we have number 1 Georgia beat number 14 Clemson 34-3. Penn State 34-12 on West Virginia 8 ranked. That was a rain delay, but Penn State came back and won after the rain delay. Iowa, number 25 ranked Iowa, beat Illinois State 40-0. Vanderbilt beat Virginia Tech 34-27 over 10. In an upset, Virginia Tech made the bowl game, while Vanderbilt did not. last year, so Vanderbilt is turning it around. So maybe this year, Maryland got 57 beat UConn 57. Baylor beat Austin 62-0. Purdue beat Indiana State 49-0. Kent State fell to Pittsburgh 55-24. 49-2 Navy beat Tennessee, North 15 beat Tennessee, Chattanooga 69-3. 17-3 Oklahoma beat South Dakota State 44-20. Cincinnati beat Townsend 38-20. 70-30 Washington State beat Portland State. It's 52-6. Number 2 Ohio State beat Akron. Number 4 Texas beat Colorado State 52-0. Number 8 TMM beat Florida 41-17. 31-7 India beat Florida National. Nebraska beat Utah 47. Eastern Michigan beat Massachusetts UMass. University of Massachusetts 28-14. Appalachian State beat East Tennessee State 30-10. Iowa State beat North Dakota 21-3. Syracuse beat Ohio 20-38-22. UTSA beat Kansas State 28-16. Air Force beat Merrimack 21-6. Northwestern beat Miami, Ohio 13-6. Northern Illinois beat Western Illinois 54-14. Lacey beat Georgia Southern 56-45. South Carolina beat Old Dominion 23-19. Marshall beat Swinburne 45-3. California beat UC Davis 31-13. North Texas beat South Alabama 52-38. 56-7. Mississippi State Eastern Kentucky 41-21. 41-24. They beat Campbell 42-3. East Carolina beat Norfolk State 53-15. Oregon State beat Idaho State 63-0. Alabama beat Western Kentucky 76-0 from fellow Miss. Kansas State beat UT Martin 41-6. Baylor beat Tarleton 45-3. Nevada beat Troy in a close one on the road 28-26. 40-0 North Memphis beat North Alabama. We have number 2 in Arizona. They beat New Mexico. Or number 2 in Arizona is taking on New Mexico. They didn't beat New Mexico. New Mexico thought they played on last week early game against Montana State, and they were up, but they fell Montana State late in that one. That's going to be on ESPN, New Mexico, and number 2 in Arizona. Wyoming is going to take on Arizona State. That is going to be on FS1 at 10:30 Eastern. 10:30 Eastern is also going to be New Mexico, I guess New Mexico is Eastern. And 11 Eastern, Weber State, an FCS school, take on Washington. Their first game in football as a member of the Big Ten. They have played other sports. There are other sports that they have played in as a member of the Big Ten, such as like soccer. They played men's and soccer. If they have, and the volleyball season started yesterday officially, so they might have played a game or two. A game of volleyball, maybe a game of volleyball today. In a tournament, somewhere like to play opening season, like tournaments, like where you play, or not necessarily. It's more like tournaments, but you get 3 games, so they're doing seedings. So every team gets the same amount of games, or like a showcase where you play. There's 4 teams, you play like against each of the 3 teams. They're there, stuff like that. So you get guaranteed games, you know. Yeah, and then yeah. So it's not their first sporting event as a member of the Big Ten in any sports, just their first in football. We have Texas Southern up 27-9 on Prairie View. Oregon, and we have Abilene Christian. Oregon tied up with number 4. Or Oregon took the lead by 9 now on Idaho. 23-7-14. But the extra point was missed. And now we have 42 all. Abilene Christian Texas tied up. We have Southern Maine East 7-all, 11 minutes to go in that one. San Diego 24-14 on Cal Poly. Montana 12-10 lead on Missouri State at halftime. Utah, Montana State, Utah Tech scores with 5:41 to go in the first. Dane beat St. Francis beat 18-10. Wagner beat Lynchburg 46-7. 46-24 Georgia beat Davidson. 48-7 Butler beat Upper Iowa. 66-6 Northern Arizona beat Lincoln, California. 45-3 Marshall beat Limerick. 35-7 Northern Iowa beat Valparaiso. 38-29 West Georgia beat Stanford. Florida A&M beat South Carolina State 22-18. Delaware State beat Sacred Heart 17-15. Warren State beat Hampton 38-28. 41-21 Tennessee State beat Mississippi Valley State. The Citadel beat Charleston Southern 22-21. Stetson beat Ava Maria 41-3. Albany beat Long Island 27-21. 2017 Rhode Island beat Holy Cross. Young Carroll beat Northern Corral 28-7. And for next week's games. And there are some big ones next week here. We have number 4 Texas and number 9 Michigan Fox at noon Eastern. That's their big noon kickoff game, and that's usually the big game. Fox usually has the big game, unlike the big ranked game on at noon Eastern. You have not really ranked versus ranked teams playing here. I would say. You have your first ACC team on the CW network. There was two Pac-12 remainders. Oregon, Washington State. And then we have Marshall, Virginia Tech on CW network. That's the first game. We got some other ones. We had Stanford play their first game as a member of the ACC yesterday. If it was TCU, so trying to get their first play. It's their first game on ACC, as on ACC Extra. And with all these extra games, you're going to have some games in ACC Extra, especially non-conference. That means your schools you might have California Stanford. Unless they play later in the night, maybe or second time zone, second window, because there's a bunch of your typical games on at nighttime. Most of them are on at night. We have a peak cut. There's a peak cut that's going on now. There were no peak cut games this week. Probably due to I'm guessing. Maybe because of the Paralympics. I'm not really for sure though. Why though? Could have gone at Indiana State, Purdue maybe. I don't know. But I guess maybe they only showed one. But if the Big Ten Network extra, Big Ten Network has rights to show so many more. Maybe. I thought Big Ten Network only shows like the extras. So, they could have got Illinois State, Iowa, Indiana State, Purdue. Or they could have gotten one of the games from 2:30 to 3:30 Eastern, 2:30 Central time slot. Anyways, we got Oklahoma's first game on the SEC as part of the SEC. I think maybe their first like any sport event on the SEC network. Because they haven't played in SEC network plus, but they haven't played on like linear SEC network for like soccer. And I don't know if they were for volleyball. We got the late night. Usually Washington State. Well, usually Fox has been doing late night games somewhat. Like the Pacific time zone. Prime time and Pacific time code. Some sort of like 10 Eastern. And they were playing on Fox against Texas Tech. There's no one on FS1. There might be since and we got Liberty, New Mexico State. And ESPN 2. Maybe more of those games reserved for ESPN. Especially like early on this season, but I mean ESPN 2 is more football now because they're able to show football after it's after what is it? It's after Fox. It's after because Fox is showing baseball during the fall. And like this fall. They're showing like Saturday baseball. I remember what time it's on like playoff games and regular season games. Like a couple games like regionalized based on Fox, so and you got the rare time you see the SEC squad on Fox. That's because they're playing the Big Ten team. And you get your first game on Fox for sport events. You're trying to show sport events and Friday nights that aren't part of WWE SmackDown. And they did WWE SmackDown as like Friday nights, and they ended up flopping